Hey guys, I'm Raquel.
I'm Brianna.
And this is
the Estes Exchange.
Brianna, let's tell the folks what happened. Where have you been?
Dying. Sick.
Yeah?
Raquel, where have you been?
I've been waiting on you.
No.
Where have I been, Brianna?
Being a mother.
Okay, but that's every day.
No, remember your kid had no school?
Was
that was one of the weeks. The April vacation, so we couldn't do it that
February
week.
Vacation.
Oh yeah, February. Well, we're in April. The kids think we're in April, bro.
Okay, yeah. So basically, life hit Brianna and I pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
She got sick. I had mom duties, and we were unable to film. But no, wait. Sorry, guys. We did film.
Oh yeah, we did film. We filmed, and the mics just weren't working.
They didn't work. So our whole 30, 45-minute recording had to be trashed.
Your outfit was so cute.
I know.
It was actually really cute.
It was cute. I'll
My
wear it
outfit
again.
wasn't that cute, so I don't care.
I'm an outfit repeater.
But you didn't wear it this time.
I mean, yeah.
You should have.
I was just trying to switch up the vibe. Because that was February vibes. I was wearing
this is
red.
spring.
Yeah, this is something
springy vibes.
Springy, I guess.
Yep. Camera was blurry, didn't focus. Let's make sure that's focused.
There were so many technical issues. So
I think it was just a sign for us that day not to do it. And it was raining.
It was rainy. It was gloomy. The lighting wasn't right. There was too many variables.
My hair wasn't hairing.
Yeah.
Raquel, you got bobby pins.
I'm sick. So have you always wanted to be an esthetician?
No.
When did you decide that?
When I turned 20. I was 21, turning 22. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just a youngin'.
Yep. I'm supposed to be famous. Remember? I'm supposed to be famous.
You're still supposed to be famous, shorty.
Yeah.
You're supposed to get us out the hood.
Uh-huh.
Come on. I'm waiting.
I'm supposed to be famous. That was my dream. Be a famous model, singer, actress, be on Disney,
Mm-hmm.
Then I did, the modeling casting at the mall. I won that. Then I won classes in Boston. I did a whole bubblegum commercial thing.
Where can I find this?
No, it wasn't posted. I auditioned, with the script. I went in front of people, I auditioned.
Okay.
They liked me, and they told my mom, this is how much you got to pay for me to do classes. And she looked at it and said, which I get, because it was a lot of money. It was over $1,000, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
So that didn't happen. And then I thought I wanted to be a nurse, take care of kids, babies, and then I'd be oncology nurse for pediatrics.
Yeah.
No. Couldn't do school. I had my kid.
Yes, you had your daughter.
Yep. And then COVID happened. And then I was like, okay, what the heck am I going to do for work? Because it's I couldn't do anything. So I worked at Hannaford for a little bit. Hated that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Were you cashing people out?
Yeah, part-time.
Okay. Yeah.
During COVID. Yep. And then I got COVID. She got COVID. And I was out of work for a while. And then I didn't go back to work. And then when I did go back to work the year after, I ended up being a daycare teacher just so I can make money and she can go to school for a discounted price. And I was a daycare teacher for 3 years.
Because Brianna loved the kids.
I do love kids, but I missed my kid. It was tiring, bro.
Yeah.
And work for people is not it. So that's why I became a sole esthetician.
So then that's what led you to go to school.
Yep.
For aesthetics.
Because I was supposed to go to school for dental hygienist because the money was good and it was reliable. And then I started classes and I was like, I do not care about teeth. I care about my teeth, don't get me wrong. But
yeah,
I don't want to be smelling your breath. Counting how many teeth you got. I didn't care for it.
Yeah.
And so then I dropped out of that. And I was like, well, I'm going to have to work full time at daycare. So I started doing that. And then I said, you know what? Maybe I should just become an esthetician,
So you always knew you liked skincare?
Yeah, always, because I struggled with my back acne.
Yeah,
extremely bad back acne.
Right.
And I think what I was using, because I used to have that bar that was given to me, a soap bar.
Mm-hmm.
It had to be benzoyl peroxide or something.
For sure.
Because, yeah. So I struggled with really bad back acne. Yeah. And I tried all products. Nothing worked. Even my chest, nothing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? At least if I do this, I'll know what's causing this. And yeah.
Yeah. You can be your own healer.
Mm-hmm. My back's not the best still, but better than what it was. I don't really get cysts like that no more, though.
Yeah, exactly. I think you're definitely on your way to healing it.
My chest is clearing up, too.
Definitely.
And when you looked at my back for the first time.
Yeah, I was
she said,
very shocked.
Brianna.
I know.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't believe. I mean, I guess yeah, no one would ever know
Yeah,
that
my face is
anyone is. Yeah, because that's another indicator. Is like your face doesn't get breakouts, bro.
knocking on wood.
So yeah, to see your back have breakouts instead, I'm like, dang, that's crazy. I would have never guessed.
And it's insane.
Yeah, no, it's not nice. It's mean back there.
And then school made it worse.
For sure.
School made it so much worse. The fact that we were washing sponges.
I was gonna say, was it those washed sponges?
And reusing them?
Reusing them?
You know, I found out that before they used to wash them and spray them with alcohol.
What?
Yeah. People who graduate.
And then just dry them? Did they hold like a just laundry clip and dry?
The people that I've met, right, that went to the same school, they were saying that before, because they were asking me, you know, so I just recently graduated, they were like, oh, like before we used to, you know, spray them with like alcohol after we wash them with hand soap and water. And I said,
no
ew.
Way. That's crazy. And
ew. So
my mind is perplexed on that.
I want to take one of those things and put it under a microscope.
Oh my god, didn't we say we were going to do that?
No, we never did.
I know. Shoot. Should have sent it into a
Should
lab.
go in for like a fake fish.
I'm sick.
But anyways, yeah.
You'll never catch me stepping foot in those doors.
Me either. So yeah, became esthetician because I wanted to learn like how to heal my skin and then help, you know, other people that struggled, because I've had a lot of comments within my life about my skin of grown men, you know, asking me. I tell you about that story, right?
No.
When I went to an ice cream place and like mini golfing, I was 17 with a group of my friends, and I was waiting to get ice cream. I'll never forget this. And there was two guys behind me. They had to be like in their 50s or 60s. Yeah. And the guy literally goes, "Excuse me," and I said, "Yeah," like, you know, thinking he needed something. He was like, "What happened to your back?" And I got so red and embarrassed. And he was like, "It just looks like it hurts so bad. Like, what happened?" And I'm like, "It's acne."
Yeah, like, thanks for highlighting my biggest insecurity.
I went home and I cried.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Some people have no common courtesy.
Yeah. But even like, I remember in school they say, "Brand, let's connect the dots on your back." The most messed up thing ever.
Bro.
So when summer would come, I would never wear my back open. I would always have my hair down because I did not wash my back. Now I don't care. Now, Raquel, why did you want to become an esthetician?
Okay, so my story is pretty long and I'll just summarize it. But long story short, I never knew I wanted to be an esthetician. I definitely had people in my ear for a very long time telling me to become an esthetician. Like my own esthetician herself, she was like, "Raquel, you should do this. You'd be so good at it." And I was like, nah. I was like, and then I also had someone that I knew who was opening her own business who thought that I would be a very good esthetician. And this is like, oh my gosh, 10 years ago.
2015?
Yeah, so
That's
long
crazy.
ago. Yeah, so she was encouraging me then to do it. And I was just like, you know? And I mean, hindsight is 2020. But yeah, so I definitely had like the like little voice in my head about it as I went through on life and like finishing college, and even when I was in college and I was struggling with my acne and just becoming like a product junkie basically, and learning ingredients and what, you know, fixes this and, you know, triggers that or heals that. So after like kind of doing a deep dive into my own skincare of trying to heal my acne, my hyperpigmentation, and then I would have people in college that would come up to me and be like, "Hey, like, what should I use to fix this or heal that?" And I would like always be giving people skincare advice. And I was like, I really don't know what I'm talking about. Like,
I'm sick. So you're out here giving advice. You don't know nothing.
Well, at least that's how I felt. I was just like, you can't be asking me. Like, I don't know.
Because they just look at your skin. They're like, "Ooh, you know how my skin looks like that."
Yeah. Well, and I mean, like, I had tried so many products, so I had a very good knowledge base of like what worked for what.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I did corporate for about 7-8 years, and that was cool. That was fun. But once I could not join corporate, like once I was let off from my corporate job after having a baby.
Sounds like America.
I was kind of forced with the crossroads. I had to make a decision like, are you going to go back and do a job like that? or are you going to try to think about something else that you want to do? And I knew for sure I wanted to be my own business owner. I kind of wanted to start something of my own. I just didn't know what. And I had to really ask myself, like, what do you like, Raquel?
I feel like when you have kids, it's like so hard to like figure out what you actually like.
Yeah, like,
you know,
who
because like
you
we
are.
don't have time to like be sitting there and being like, okay, what's my special craft? Like what?
Like, well, yeah, exactly.
Like,
What
you
do I
know,
have interest in?
Yeah, like what am I best at? What am I like? You
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
until you try it out, and then it's like, oh, I'm
Yeah,
good at this.
exactly. Exactly.
Like
So,
aesthetics, bro. Like I would have never thought that like I could sit there and be like, ooh, you know?
right. No, exactly. And I think too, for me, I was very unsure that I wanted to do it for other people.
Mhm.
I knew I liked skincare for me, and I was very concerned that I was going to ruin it for myself. Like,
Right.
I was going to start to hate it and not want to do it.
Right.
So that's when I was like, you know what? I'll never really know until I go to school and figure it out. And I have to say, like, week 2, when we finally gave facials to the public, as scared as I was to give my first facial, it was like invigorating. I was like, yes, do it again. Let's do it again.
Your brain is zen. Like it's literally zen. Like that's how I knew it was for me, because it's like when you're doing it, it's like I don't think about nothing. It's just this is this person. I'm helping them fix their skin, making them feel good, make them look nice.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Exactly.
Make a connection. Then
there's like that rush that you get. Like I remember in school we used to always concoct things like what.
I think that's so much fun too, because it's like. We do that illegally, by the way.
Illegally. I love how you say that.
It was
There was
safe.
no law.
Yeah, it was safe. It was safe. But like,
yeah.
they were so limited to what products we could use. But we were like,
well, we had protocols in school we had to follow.
Right.
Of course. But on each other, we were always like, we're going to switch this up a little bit.
Right. Let's see what we can spice up, you know? I think what makes it fun, though, because it's like, what can I mix together to suit this specific person's skin? Because, like, 2 clients aren't going to be the exact same, you know? So it's like, what can I mix up for them? And what can I mix up for them?
Exactly. And that's why I like that term, results driven. It's so like cheesy, it's so cliche, but it's so true.
It's true. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to give everybody all the results.
Yeah.
Like, let's do this.
Like, whether it happens like in a month, or 6 months, a year, or 2, as long as you get something, it's like, this is what I want.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm for it. So, yeah, I mean, that was my path. Summarize. Once I got to aesthetic school and, you know, what was it? How long were we in school? 9 months?
I don't even remember. So October, we started October, right? Or September? October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 8 months.
8 months. Okay.
Wow. It's about to be a year.
In May. I know. We're going to celebrate, right?
Yeah.
Well, when you were in school, you came up to me and were like, I'm going to go solo. And then I was like, hey, I'm going solo too.
I know. I feel like maybe that's how we connected.
No, it really was. That's when we started doing deep dives with each other. Like, okay, so what are you doing? And you're like, I'm starting an LLC. And I was like, wait, I am too. And then I was like, did you already start it? You're like, I already got the paperwork going. I was like, I got to get my paperwork going. So like that, we kind of like motivated each other on those steps.
Yeah, because it's like when I signed up for school, no matter what I was going to do, I knew that I wanted to be solo. Like, I was not going to work for any med spa, you know? Like, not saying that it's a bad thing if someone does do that, because everyone has their own. But, like, with me, with the kid, my zoo at home, you know? Like,
she has a lot of animals.
I got 3. So I got 4 kids. But, yeah, so I'm just like, I want to make something work for me and make money that I deserve and not be, you know? So that's why I was just like, I'm going solo. Like, this is gonna be it for me, because I've only ever had bad experiences working for people.
Yeah,
you know, like I do work part-time now at another aesthetics place, but it's a great place. It's amazing. I love them.
Yes.
You know, it's like a different kind of working for someone, like in a good way. It's not like a kind of like, you know, corporate where it's like all these businesses and they don't care about you, your health, your family, nothing. They just see you as money and that's it.
Yeah, you're working for a small business. And it's in aesthetics.
Right.
It's like ideal. It's like
great.
It's really great. And yeah, I mean, I feel like I relate to that too. Like being a mom, me having worked corporate already, I just always had this sense that I just wanted to try to make my own money and see what I could make of it and how much I could make. I kind of want that like power in my hands. Like, you know, I was salaried before and I was at a good salary. It's not like I wasn't making good money. I really was, but I kind of always wanted to challenge myself and do my own thing and like control my day. I feel like
that's what it is. It's like, I want to spend time with my kid and have time for myself. When you're working, Monday through Friday all day. Again, no shame. People do what they got to do, but like I mentally could not do it. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
like you get home and it's like grocery shop at 5 o'clock. Food's gross. It's packed. Got to get my kid. Take out all the animals. Feed them all. Do laundry if I can. And then what time do I got for myself? I was gaining so much weight because it's like I can't even work out. So it's like, this was just needed, bro.
No, I mean, we definitely still work a lot.
No, we do.
And it's in another aspect, though, because
Right.
we're doing it for ourselves and we're doing it in an area that we really like.
And it doesn't feel like work.
It doesn't feel like work.
It's like, yeah, I'm working, but like, I like it. It's not like,
exactly.
I have to go to work again. Remember those phone calls?
Yeah.
Raquel, I want to quit.
I know. There's no dragging your feet, coming to the suite and
No.
setting up a bed for a client. Like,
Mhm.
it feels good. I get excited. Sometimes, because I like to set up like an hour before. Sometimes I want to get here even earlier.
No, sometimes I want to come like 5 hours
Yeah,
before. And be like,
exactly.
all right, it's all set up.
Exactly. I'm
We're
ready
going
to
to
go.
come videos.
Exactly.
You want to come in early?
Exactly. That's exactly right. And I mean, for us right now, we are both not fully booked.
Right.
And we are like just
Still trying to gain our clientele.
But we're also like wanting that. Like, we want to get to those days where we're fully booked and we're doing it more because we enjoy it.
It's like a good rush. It's like a nice high, Like,
it is.
it's like, imagine 6 clients back to back. Like,
dream days.
Heaven, cocktailing everything.
exactly.
Like, ooh, what can we do on your skin today? What do you want to do today? All these different, like,
yeah.
And it's just like, and the thing is, what's good too, I feel like my best feeling that I have is when like they look at themselves in the mirror and they say, oh my God. And it's like,
or they text you like a couple of days later, like, my skin's doing so great.
And it's like you feel so happy for them. Like, again, like my back acne, like knowing that, people struggle with that on their face, and it's like they self-conscious, 'cause I know how it feels. So it's like to have that looking better, it's like, oh my God,
No, I know. I love it.
But I feel like when it comes to being solo, there was like a lot behind it that we didn't know. Because school did not set us up to be solo. They wanted us to either work for them or work for a med spa or some type of thing like that. And which, again, no shame in someone that does it. People who do want to go solo, it was harder for us to kind of guide of what to do, because it was like, okay, here's your 600 hours, apply for your license, see ya.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from none of them. None of them have graduated.
No, I mean,
it's like once you're out the door, you're in deep, deep water. Whether you know how to swim, you got swimmies on, nothing. Some people just, go all the way down. But
college is very similar. I know a lot of people have this idea that like, oh, well, you went to college, like, you know all these things and you know how to, like, in your school. No.
Yep.
No. Okay. You go to college, you get your degree, and some people, yes, you network your butt off so that way you can make those connections to then work in whatever field or area you want to go in.
Yeah.
But that's really what it is. It's about networking. It's about doing those internships, about talking to those people. Without that, your degree is not your saving grace. It's not doing anything.
No.
You know
Especially
what I mean?
Nowadays, it's like, hey, I have this. And they're like, okay, good for you.
Yeah, like, who do you know? What do you do? How many years behind you do you have?
Yeah, do you have experience?
Exactly.
You don't got experience? Okay, see ya. And I think that's how it was for aesthetics. It's like, all these places wanted experience, but it's like, how am I supposed to gain experience if you're not giving me a chance?
No, it's totally a catch-22. Like, careers in America are a catch-22. It makes no sense.
Nope, none. But yeah, so like going solo, I feel like there were so many steps to it. You had to figure out, what kind of business you wanted to be, what
sole proprietor,
LLC, all this
escort
stuff.
There's so many.
How to do it, then to get like a mass agent if you wanted one, insurance, finding a place, and then once you find a place, little did y'all know, because not everybody knows, because I didn't know, she didn't know either. You have to sign up for your business license, but there's a lot to it. There's like takes 30 days for them to come, and sometimes they don't even come in 30 days, and you have to keep calling, so it's like it's a lot, and then after that there's just like more and more to it, all these regulations that you have to follow, and then making a Google business account if you want to have reviews, website, services, then like your back bar if you want to do retail. There's just like a lot to go behind it. Even the littlest things, like you need like a jar this small for something, or you need like this cleaning supplies or this kind of towel. Like it's it's a lot. But yeah, so like all these little things that you need that we didn't realize we needed, you know?
Yeah. And I feel like no one can really prepare you for all that because it's just unique to you. It's unique to your business. And you just kind of have to go through it in order to know it and be about it.
But that's why we made this podcast, so we can inform everybody of, you know, what really, because
any future STs out there, I guess, or even just business owners in general. Yeah, it's a lot of steps,
but it's worth it.
Totally,
it's really worth it.
It is. It's fun. I mean, not making money is not fun. But
no, it's definitely not. But I feel like, I don't know, like in a way, yeah, it sucks when you're not making money, but I'd rather not be making money and be happy trying to build a business than be in a place that I'm literally miserable and depressed and gaining weight and just feeling gross and just, you know, and making money. Because it's like, yeah, money's great, but money can only do so much, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's not everything.
Right, and I get to see my kid more. Spend time with my kid. Got no clients today or at school at the park. The days I'm not working at my other job, hey, you want to do this today? No clients? Bet.
Right.
Like, it's good.
Yeah. No, it is good. Good job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's definitely a divide in the aesthetics world where, like, med spa SDs and solo SDs don't really unite.
Or even solo SDs and solo SDs. Because it's like, oh, you're a solo SD? Oh, me too. And
yeah. Like, there's competition.
And it's like, no, how about you're a solo SD? Me too. You know, how was it? How are you doing? What can we do? Like, oh, you do services? What kind? Can you teach me something? I can teach you something. What products do you use? You know what I mean? Because it's like, I just don't understand that part.
Yeah,
but it's like that for the whole beauty industry, though.
It's really, it's an interesting concept. Yeah, the amount of competitiveness there is in the beauty world, because it is this space where it's supposed to be beautiful, right? It's beauty industry is supposed to be like empowering positive. People, uplifting each other, making people feel good, things like that. And it's like, but yet it comes with so much competition, and I don't get it. I don't think I ever will get it. But Brianna and I have definitely set out to never be that way and never have those intentions towards anyone. Even when we're on our social media, like,
no, I feel like we're very like positive when it comes, like, I try to follow any business woman that I can, even like my age, because I'm 23. You know, people look at me and they're like, oh, 23-year-old just graduated school. What is she doing being a solo SD? You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, yeah, I just graduated school, but I'm as important as I would as be someone who working at a med spa.
Honestly,
like,
too,
it's all different.
It's kind of weird that, like, people set these expectations, like, oh, you shouldn't have gone solo right out of school, but, like, what's it to you?
Right.
Why does it matter?
Right. Exactly.
Like, what?
How is it affecting you?
Exactly. How am I affecting you?
Like, I'm not out here burning people. Like, I'm making sure I have good knowledge. You know what I mean? Like, and I didn't play in school. Like, I made sure I did what I had to do, and I continued my education when I got out of school, and so did you, you know?
That there's no right way to do anything, and there should be no judgment towards whoever chooses how they choose to do it. Like, imagine, yes, there's a lot of estheticians, but what does that matter? It's not taking money out of anyone's mouth.
No.
Like, how many? I was a project manager. Do you know how many project managers are in this
real
world?
Estate people are out there?
Exactly. Like, what?
Real estate people selling all these houses.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, we should do like a solo esthetician thing, you know, or even any kind of esthetician.
I think we should do like a meetup.
Like, how would you guys feel about that?
Like a meetup? You know what I mean?
We did like a cute meetup somewhere, did like brunch or like, I don't know, something.
I like that idea. We can be all cute.
Right? Like in the springtime, or like an outside brunch thing.
Or even like find a restaurant that can, you know, host us.
Yeah, and we just
I love planning,
you know, and then we all just kind of like give out information, meet people, make friends. It's lonely out here.
It is. Yeah. And I want to say it like this too. It's a space where it's positive.
Right.
You know, I don't want negative or combative energy. Like, that is just, it's not for me.
It's not it.
It's not what I'm about. It's not what I'm ever going to be about.
It's just not kind at all.
It's just
like
so
why?
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I'm down. Let's work on that.
We should.
We'll have a flyer soon, guys.
Like, whether you're a solo, you work at a med spa, you don't even work, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever.
Even if you don't do it. Like, if you hold an aesthetic license and you want to make other aesthetic friends,
come here.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's meet up.
But I think that'd be a really good idea.
Yeah, that would be fun, exciting. I love to plan an event. You know me.
And if you guys have any ideas, please let us know, because we're open to anything.
Exactly.
The nice weather's coming around. So
obviously you'd have to be Boston based.
Right,
but,
yeah.
I mean, or Massachusetts based, I should say.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
If you're willing to drive to the city.
But I feel like Boston would be a good spot. Mm-hmm. Everyone knows where it is. Just
yeah. We'll get like I know exactly the restaurant in mind.
I'm crying.
Already.
I'm picturing like an outside vibe.
No, this restaurant has like an indoor-outdoor vibe.
Oh, really?
Yes. It's like plants. It's beautiful.
That'd be cute.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be really fun. You'd have to host though, because I'm not good at talking.
Yeah, we know.
I'd be like, she's gonna be like, I'm Raquel. I'm like, hi, I'm Brianna.
I know.
I'm actually low-key very shy in person.
It's so funny. Okay, so Brianna and I are both introverted.
You're not introverted at all. We could go on an Uber and she's like, oh, what's your name? How many kids you got? I'm this person. I'm from here. About to get us killed, giving them way too much information. Like that day we're in Chicago and you were talking all this thing. I'm just looking at her like, please stop.
I'm embarrassing you. No, I mean, okay, so I think I'm what do they call it? Ambivert? It's like someone who is introverted but has extroverted characteristics. So like I can be extroverted, but I am very like introverted to myself at times.
Yeah, I feel like you like your space.
I do.
You know, but like when you go out, you're able to...
Yeah, I put on.
Not me.
Because I like to have a good time.
Me too.
So I have to entrust in myself to have that good time.
Here's the thing. I don't know. Like when I get in front of the camera, I can talk. I can do all these things. But like once someone comes in, like, okay, when I'm in my room, my space, I'm not shy. You know, like when it comes to my clients, I'm not shy. But if I'm in public and my face is just like, I'm not mad. I'm just...
I'll never forget. This is one good story. Okay, ready? We're in Chicago. We go to this like nice lounge bar place, right? Mm-hmm. It's like a speakeasy, like jazz vibe. Mm-hmm. Brianna wanted to get a drink. I don't drink alcohol. So I was like, okay, let's go to the bar.
I was waiting patiently.
I'm sick. Okay, first of all, there's a lot of people at this bar.
I was being patient.
And everyone's just, throwing out their orders. The bartender's like, you know how they do, mm-hmm. making the drinks. Mm-hmm. And then Brianna's just sitting there. So then the bartender comes over and he looks at her and he goes, all right, you want your drink? And some girl just interjects and goes, yeah, so I'll have a... And I looked at Brianna and said, girl,
I was like, it's fine.
No.
But I was still processing what I wanted, though. There were so many options. And then she goes,
sick.
Yes, she wants this one and this one. And I'm like, thanks, Mom.
I was like, girlfriend, we're going to be at this bar all night waiting for a drink. That was so funny.
I forgot about that moment. I can't believe that's a core memory for you.
No.
I feel like it even happens at restaurants. So like I just instantly go mute. I don't know what it is. My body just goes and I just listen and then you just talk and I'm like, okay, she's talking.
Yeah. It's like we got a confidence together.
No, I'm not confident. It's just I'm just shy.
Yeah.
And I also don't know how to interact with people.
I think that's it. She just needs more exposure in life.
Yeah.
I've been helping you gain some of that.
Yeah. I've been sheltered my whole life.
Yeah. So you just get out to the world. Who knows? By the second SE event, you'll be talking.
No, I definitely will be talking within like the hour. But like in the beginning, I'll introduce myself.
Right. You're like your daughter. You have to warm up.
She's different. She's worse.
No,
she's seen you.
But she has your qualities.
Yeah, but she's seen you how many times?
I know. It's
Mama,
okay.
Can you tell Raquel I did this today? Say it on the phone. Sick. Yeah.
So you can either comment it on our YouTube page or on Instagram. Mm-hmm. We will collect those questions and make sure we answer them in the next podcast.
Yep. You find us on YouTube.
Yes.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Spotify. Mm-hmm. I'm working on getting us an Apple Music, but it's not on there right now. But everything's in our bio and Instagram and linked in YouTube.
Yeah.
This is so much fun.
Yeah, it's fun. I feel like the people really love it.
Yeah.
Like, and they haven't been open, but they've been in the DMs.
Yeah.
Telling us, like,
exactly.
This is so great.
Hey, I love this.
Exactly.
When's
so
the
we
next
need
one?
y'all to comment, okay?
Yes, comment, okay? Comment.
Just say something. Say something nice.
Yeah, and then we'll follow up about the meetup with all the SDs soon.
Yeah. It'll be on our page. Come back to our page. We'll have more information once we start making this
And we'll
putting the
try our
plans
best
together.
to make another video soon.
Yes, we're gonna stay consistent.
Yeah, we have to.
I mean, life willing, we
Yeah.
will.
I think we slacked though, low key. Yeah, bye everybody. Thanks.
Thanks.
We're gonna go get some. Are we gonna get food? Or do you want to go?
Wrap?
Not really.
No. Okay. You want that chicken sandwich?
No, I really don't.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Let's go do something else.
Food.